Hi YouTubers. Yeah, it's the vlog. Day is Friday the 25th of March, and as you can see I've picked away at quite a lot of things. The other solar panels up and glued and connected. What else? Ceiling's almost done, just two more slats that side I need doing. I've got a couple of buttons up waiting to be done, screwed in on that wall there, and I've cut a piece of wood to fit up there just to finish that off. And as you might have seen, I've got the cutter thing. Oop, that's a blade to cut the aluminium, although I have been cutting some with the multi-blade. It's been doing alright really, but I've already ordered that blade. Cut through this aluminium. So hopefully, once I'm doing two jobs, the framing and that wall at the same time. But as you know, I just do little bits every day, so but it's getting done. I haven't done that bad. The switchboard came. As you see, it's all pre-wired. This is going to annoy me though, because that doesn't close, and that's going to be really annoying. Yeah. So I've got this to figure out where I'm going to put. Mounting it's easy. Once I know where I'm putting it, I suppose. And then the wiring of it is fairly easy. It's just positives and negatives, which I'm going to do into a spool or whatever you want to call it. I'll do that. I'll video that when I do it. Yeah, so that came. Yeah. Nice weather so far this week, so it's been nice out here. It's much better than doing it in the cold. So you've got these little legs I'm making. Yeah, so hopefully in the next segment I'll have some more done. But because I'm not going out, it's not very exciting, is it? Not very exciting. Yeah. But it'd be nice when the framing starts. And little things to do. Little things to change, like that post. Framing. It'll come together. Yeah. I know it's pretty boring, isn't it? But that's the vlog. Boring week. Just been picking away at things. I'm glad I got the solar panel done. Brings in quite a good voltage now, good wattage. So that's good. And I can't think of what else. Nothing else, I don't think. I think that's about all I've done. Anyway, I better end it here then. I'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, yeah, I've been cutting these double aluminiums. They're 2x1s, and I'm using these for legs so I can get 2 bars on, and they support the weight. The only thing is with these, I'm opting to thread these holes. It's a real pain in the bum, but it's a good way of doing it. So I've just done a load of them really using that cutter. It's a multi-blade that's on there, but it seems to be cutting fairly smooth. I bought a blade, but it's the wrong size, so I'm making do with the multi-blade. So these are the legs that will support weights, and it allows me to have another bar going across as well. That's why I bought the double ones. I should have enough here. I might have to order another length, but now I've got that cutter, I can order them in lengths and cut them. So I can order them from anywhere really, rather than getting them cut to size. That's the idea. So I'm just going to have a go at threading, which is a real pain in the bum. Trick is to use grease. I'm using WD-40. If you don't use it, you break your tips, which is what I found out the hard way. And that's what I'm going to be getting on with. Yeah. The whole van rocks when you close the door. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm in the van, and I've done quite a bit of framing and stuff, as you can see. Hopefully I'm showing you the clips of it, but that's what I'm looking at right now. The blue thing with the hole is mainly for clothes and stuff, I think. Everything's going to be in bins in these cupboards, because I haven't got any drawer cupboards, as it were, done. And as you know, that I really am sort of just looking at that light reflection on the lens. I really am wanting to just get to a stage where I can go out and then pick at things as I'm out. This van really does need a heater. It's cold, it feels damp, so I really do need to sort that heater out. And as you know, I have installed one before in the motorhome, but I just don't want to get under the van. I have looked under there. There is a space under the van where I know the holes can come through, but I do need someone with me to help me line that up, make sure I am drilling in the right spot, because you know, you look under the van, then you come inside and you can't really work out where you were looking at, that sort of thing. But that's the hardest part, is just the under the van bit, the wiring and all that. Honestly, anyone could do. So it does need doing, just to dry out the van and have some warmth. As you can imagine, it's so miserable being cold. And I don't want to use a damp, you know, the propane heaters, because they give off too much moisture, and that will start my chest off. So I've been there, done that, read the books. Yeah, so getting there. The bed frame's done, and as you know, it's all compartmentalised, so I can lift up the slats and get access to underneath the bed. But as I said, everything's hopefully going to be in bins anyway. So it's getting there, really is getting there. I might secure everything down. I know in the future I'm going to have to unsecure it all in order to get the slats and work, you know, with the cabinetry underneath, but whatever. I just want to get it done so I can drive out and things. Yeah. So that's what's been going on. This power unit is brilliant. I'm gonna, obviously it's mobile, so I can take it out of the van, because it's really too expensive just to leave in the van if I'm not using it. But I will secure it on a chain and bolt it to the van, just to make it a bit more awkward for opportunists. And there's going to be a cabinetry over the top of it anyway, and it is really heavy, so that and a chain bolted will make it a little bit more awkward for an opportunist, I'm hoping. But I wouldn't leave it in the van anyway when I'm at home. When it's in the driveway, if I'm not using the van, I'll take it out and keep it indoors. But so far it's been really good. The solars are charging it, even in poor sunlight it's getting some charge. I'm not using much electric at the moment. As you can see, I'm only got the pop lights. They don't use much. It really is a bit of an overkill really for the van, that unit. It's a bit too much power. 2,000 watts is a bit, I think it's quite a lot for what I'm using it for. Mind you, if I'm doing video editing and stuff in here, it'd be really good to have that in here. You know, charge the old lappy and stuff. and my 12-volt telly when I eventually get one. I've had all this before in the motorhome. So if you go back some videos to the motorhome, you'll see that I had Wi-Fi, I had the telly and USB sockets, heater, all that stuff was put in there. It's just a case of doing it all again. Yeah, it's coming along really well. It's really taking shape now, especially now I've got the framing sort of done with the aluminium. The reason I'm using aluminium is because it's a lot lighter than using blocks of wood everywhere. It's more expensive, I must say. That's why it's taking long, because I'm having to get the money together to get the aluminium. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to keep the weight really low, and that will help me with fuel costs. I'm really conscious about spending money on diesel. So I remember the motorhome, drunk it like a fish. It was so heavy, and you're pulling all that weight. It cost me a fortune just to go up the road. And it sort of made you think twice about going out anywhere. So keeping the weight down is really crucial in the van. I know it's going to accumulate weight once all the stuff gets in it, like clothing, bits and bobs. It all adds up, I know, but as long as I'm conscious about the weight inside the van, I should be all right. At the moment, it's all aluminium. There is little bits of wood, but they're really light pieces of wood. Everything's very light, and that's my thinking. I really want to keep it light, keep the fuel cost down. I know the van could probably handle quite a lot of weight, but as you know, weight is money when you're hauling up the motorway. Yeah, so that's my thinking on that. So the goals are being met. The installation's done, the walls are okay. Ceiling still needs a bit of a finish up around the edges and stuff. But the cabinetry's coming along. I'm going to bolt it all down soon at one point, so I can at least drive it to Wickes, the DIY store, without worrying about it all falling apart. But it is really, really stable. It's really solid. And I've just put those corner units on. Hopefully I'm showing you that. Corner brackets, I mean, on those bits. It's really solid and secure. And I'm thinking about weight on the aluminium. So that's why some aluminium are on top of aluminium, because the weight's pushing down. Obviously I've got to think about if it's going to move that way and that way, but I've got all that in my head, and I'm working sort of like that when I'm building it. Everything's secure to the walls to stop that movement. I'm going to have braces on the floor. They could all be L bracketed to the floor, so that would help with that as well. And where I can, where I know I'm going to be sitting, like the seat down there, I can show you that. Look, oh. This is a seat in it. It's going to be a seat. So I've even got a bar which I'm going to put in the middle there, because I know I'm quite heavy. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm quite heavy. So I'm thinking things like that. Weight distribution when you're sitting down, even on the bed. There's more legs at certain points, because I know that's where I'm going to be sitting mostly. At the end here, it's going to be well, basically the whole bed, really, isn't it? But it is really solid. I'm really pleased with the way it's coming out, and I am going a little bit OTT with the securing of it. But then again, if I'm in an accident, I don't want to have all this metal coming down the front of the van, and that's my thinking on that as well. And that's why I put those posts. Oh, these are bolted to the skin of the van, so these aren't going anywhere, and I'm just going to attach things to that. That's the thinking there. So I've given it a bit of thought, you know, and it's going to be really good. I mean, the idea is for me to get out there and do my videography and photography and things like that to help with my anxiety. I'm also trying to overcome things like going out. As you know, I don't go anywhere. That's why my videos are all in the driveway, because I'm so anxious when it comes to going out. I don't know why I'm like that. So I'm trying to overcome those things and motivate you guys, anyone suffering with the same problems, motivate you guys to do the same thing. Get out there and mix with other human beings. Otherwise you go a bit mad. That's the thinking. It'd be nice if there was a heater in here, it'd be brilliant. I could quite happily sit in here and do my stuff, you know, do my editing, do my audios, my audio edits from the other channel, which I haven't even looked at, for Yonk's Ambient Hunter. That's where all the audio's going to end up. It's all going to be free as well. I just think it's important for the mind. As you know, I'm a big champion for mental health, because I've got mental health problems. So there you go, that's what it's all about. Be nice to get out. I'd love to get about to go to Europe, but that would be a really big challenge for me with my anxiety. Going to a foreign country, or foreign for me. I'd love a dog, but to buy a dog is really expensive, and I'd like at least a 1-year-old dog, really, because I don't think I could handle a puppy. That'd be too much stress for me, but a 1-year-old definitely be nice. So I'm on the lookout for a rescue dog, really, or adopt a dog for someone. Not necessarily has to be a 1-year-old, could be older. That's what I'm looking out for anyway, because that'd be really nice to have a companion on the road. It'd be brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, remember to subscribe, because that, believe it or not, really does give me some motivation and helps me with my mental health and the way I think. To know that I'm connecting with people. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just crack on with picking. I can't do much today because it's raining. Can't do much cut. I can't do any cutting. I'm still waiting for aluminium to come to finish off that cabinet over there. Then I need to drive to Wicks, which is going to be an adventure and stressful in itself, because I don't go out. But I'm determined not to have deliveries. I'm going to try and go there and go in the shop where there's other people. That's my plan. And I should really pat myself on the back when I do stuff like that, really, because I know it's hard to understand, but I find it really stressful, Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Remember, press that subscribe button, because that really does help me. And press that little bell button as well. I don't know if that works anymore on YouTube, but it's definitely good for the algorithm. I know this channel hasn't been very exciting lately, because I'm just brand building. I'm hoping to get out and show you a bit of some towns and villages. Would be really good, and show you me overcoming these challenges that I'm sure many other people have. And it's nice to know that, by watching other people having the same challenges, it sort of tells you you're not on your own. It's not just you. That's what it's all about. If you suffer with stress and anxiety, pop it down in the comments. Let me know that I'm not the only one. I'm sure everyone has their challenges, but no one really talks about it, do they? Mental health. So it'd be nice to share that. Even if you have a YouTube account or something in an alias, use that if you don't want people knowing it's you. Some people don't even use their name, do they? They just pick a name. Anyway, guys, take care. Be good out there. And most importantly, be happy. And push yourself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pick away at little things, because as I said, I can't cut. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.